What's good, guys? It's Gentleman here, and I wasn't going to double upload today, and I don't know if this will go up quite on the same day, but the story I want to tell you guys just happened like a couple hours ago, and I just got home, so I thought I'd get into it, and Lifeweaver just dropped today in Overwatch, the new character, so I thought I'd try him out and maybe throw the story over some footage of that. So yeah, that's the plan. It is nighttime right now, so I'm probably not gonna take too long recording this, so it might be a bit of a shorter one, so we're gonna hop right into the story, guys. So today's story starts around the evening of today. It was around dinner time. My mom was making these wraps, which were really good. Mom's a good cook, so I ate that, enjoyed that. I ate it while I was watching Men in Black with my sister. Pretty typical evening so far. It was going to continue to be a typical evening because around this time, I usually go and walk to the train station to take the train to the mall to meet my girlfriend after work. And, it's a pretty typical thing for me. I like to go meet her and take her home, and we usually hang out in the night at someone's house. So I was just doing that, right? I finished dinner with my family, and, I put my stuff on, my coat, throw my earbuds in, starting listening to some, I believe Gorillaz was the band of choice today. And I'm on my way, right? Just doing my thing, walking along. It's starting to get nice out, so a lot of taking my coat off and putting it back on when the wind picks up, because the wind can get really bad here. Pretty regular evening. Nothing too crazy. And I get to the train station. I'm worried that I'm going to miss the train, but I just make it. And I get on this train car, and there's no one on it except these three other teenagers. They look like they're about my age, these three guys. I think nothing of it. Like, people around here my age, they use the train all the time. I don't like people, but if I see people that are around my age, it's nothing out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? And so they're there, just doing their thing, and I'm just sitting there doing my thing, looking out the window, listening to my music, and I don't really feel like interacting with them. And it's not like they're going to interact with me. So I sit there, and the train isn't gone yet. It takes a couple minutes. Before it does, one of these three guys runs, literally jumps out of his seat, runs, and goes out onto the train station and flashes his dick. Luckily his back was facing me, but this dude literally walked out onto the platform, or ran out onto the platform, and just flashed his dick. It was really weird. And, I wasn't fully convinced that that's what he did. I just kind of had to double take to myself, did I actually just witness that? Did he actually do that? And then he got back on the train, it started moving. I saw these girls walk past after the fact, as we were moving. They kind of looked back at the train. I hope for their sake they didn't actually see what he was doing. But, yeah, then we kept going. Then we hit the next station, and then he does it again. And I'm thinking to myself, did he actually do that? Why? It's just so weird. And then every station up until the one that I get off, he just keeps doing it. And there was 3 or 4 stations. Luckily, he didn't do it at the station that I got off at. I don't exactly know why. They kept riding the train after that, but it was just so weird. Who does that? And it's I don't condone flashing a person in any way. Don't do that. Don't flash your dick to someone. No one wants to see that. But he wasn't even flashing a person. He was just doing it. I have to assume it was a dare or something, if I even wanted to remotely make sense. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty regular night after that. I kept thinking about it too, because it just didn't make sense. But I picked my girlfriend up from work. We took the train home. I told her the story. And we hung out at her house for a bit and watched Love is Blind, which I don't like. It's not a show I personally enjoy, but my girlfriend gave me some Doritos, so, that made up for it. But anyways, guys, that's the story I wanted to tell you today. Moral of the story, don't flash people at the train station. No one wants to see that. And, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Later.